This is Matt with Serpent's Chamber, and this is my 1979 Yamaha XS1100. I've turned it into a bit of a cafe racer, which has got just nice sport handlebars on it. It gives it a crotch rocket feel. If you like to drive sport bikes, then this feels like a sport bike now. One of the really neat things about this bike, it has a very big engine. It's an 1100 and it's a 4-cylinder, but it's an inline 4. That's what they use in race bikes. It's basically a race engine. Now I know this thing looks like a cruiser, so you think that it may not be as powerful or ride as well as it looks. You'd be wrong. It's an air-cooled engine, so if you put a body on this like a crotch rocket has, that has a water-cooled engine, then it would be like putting a sweater on a grizzly bear in the summer. The thing will never cool off. So what I've done is, that's why it's a naked bike, because it needs to cool off. It's air-cooled. What I've done is I've put 160 main jets in it and 142 idle jets in it that are turned out to 3.5 turns. And so you have a very smooth transition when it comes to power delivery, and you have lots and lots of power to play with. You can see it has a nice comfortable seat. I'm a bigger guy, I'm 5'10", 260. And so for me, it's really nice to be able to sit on something comfortable like that. And you can see the seat is definitely designed for 2. So if you have a significant other, or maybe just a buddy that you want to take around the block, 2 people can sit on this bike comfortably. You're not squeezing on a back seat that doesn't exist. Mileage, that says 19,510. I'm going to go ahead and start it up for you. Oh, also, the windshield. Some people may not like the look of the windshield. I like it because when I'm going 70 miles an hour on it, it helps the wind not hit me in the face. But that's fine. You go 1, 2, and pull it off, and you're left with this. One more neat thing too, the handlebars, you can see how they're pointed down in the crotch rocket style. Well, all you have to do is take off, just loosen these 4 bolts, and just twist the handles back up, and I'll put some pictures up of what that looks like, but it turns it back into a more cruiser-like bike. If you like this thing, email me at serpentschamber@gmail.com. I'm not going to be checking postings of these videos, so if you try to catch me on that, I'm not going to see it probably. Let's go ahead and start it up. Make sure it's in neutral. Yes, it is. This has 2 fuel delivery systems on it. Alright, we're good to go. Now you can see the choke is all the way in. So there's 1 step out. This has a 2-speed choke. You can go for extreme cold weather and first startups, then you have a middle setting, and then you have choke off, and you can just drive around like that. Which you're going to need choke off when you go at highway speeds, because there's so much fuel being delivered to this engine that you need all the air out of these carbs. Now these cars have been redone. All the ports have been flushed out. Like I said, the jets have all been changed out. We have individual filters on this. The carbs are tuned. I have a tuner myself. See, it's idling here perfectly at 1,000 RPM. This bike is faster than it looks. New tires, new brakes. 1979. So once again, if this is interesting to you, and maybe you want to come take the bike for a drive, serpentschamber@gmail.com. Alright, and I'm in Northern Virginia.